So I'm here today to bring you another haunting story. So to start out, let's get some of our words out of the way, like crucifix or cross. Crucifix has a figure of Jesus affixed to it, and a cross is just a bare cross. Another word that I have for you is attic. So that's the highest level of a house, usually where people put storage. Also remote control. So that's what people use to turn on and off their television, or could be for another electronic device. The ghost story that I'm going to tell you about today actually comes from one of my close friends, and these are her accounts of what happened there between about 2007 and 2009. My friend Ashley moved into this house with her mom and her brothers in about 2007. So she was about 13 or 14 years old at the time, and she of course chose the basement bedroom because it was completely finished. It seemed cool, seemed like a good place to entertain your friends. It was big and spacious, and it was completely finished, meaning it had its own bathroom. Basically, it was like having her own apartment, and what kid wouldn't want that? So as her family moved into the house, everyone started to feel pretty uncomfortable, and they go up to the attic to, put things in storage as you do when you move. And what did they find but crucifixes and Palm Sunday crosses all stuck to the rafters on the ceiling. So of course she and her mom are a little bit weirded out by this. All they're trying to do is put things away from the move and just have a normal day. But no, there are a bunch of crosses stuck to the ceiling. The two just write it off as the previous owners being extra religious. But as Ashley starts to stay in the basement and make it her room, things start to get really weird. Since there was no room in the rest of the house for the giant 50-inch screen TV that they had at the time, the family decided to put it in Ashley's basement bedroom. So one night as she's trying to go to sleep and the TV is off, it just turns back on all by itself. She goes and she turns the TV off, but it comes back on its own. Being a little bit freaked out, she takes the batteries out of the remote control, hoping that that will help the situation. But no, the TV goes back on. She goes up to the TV to turn it off, like physical TV, and after she does that, it turns on again. Finally, she unplugs the TV, but what happens? You guessed it, goes back on by itself.